What's going on, guys? Kyle here with the Car Guys, bringing you a brand new video. Road to YCS Atlanta number 6 or 7, something along those lines. Today I'm bringing you Kozmos. As you guys see, it's actually on Dueling Network right now. I don't have all the cards for Kozmos. I don't have the Dark Destroyers. I ended up selling those because they shot up in price, and I don't have the Tin Cans or the Eclipsers. But I want to show you guys a deck that actually topped ARG Phoenix. And funny backstory behind this, I want to give you guys my opinion on this particular build here, because I feel like this is probably one of the best Kozmo decks I've seen in a long time. Switching out one card, but that's neither here nor there. Joseph Aguiwan, I believe is how you pronounce his name. Congratulations on top 16 at ARG Phoenix with this particular deck here. Now, my buddy Dion and me, both of us have, Dion and I, excuse me, have been talking about Kozmos for quite a while, because I was a big advocate of Kozmos. He was too, and we were kind of bouncing ideas off each other, trying to figure out the best way to go about Kozmos. And then when Pepe became a thing, the deck, it decided, like, the meta made the deck a lot more unorthodox than what we had originally planned on making it. And then, you know, Bosch actually got released, and that was a big factor in not playing Kozmos. But we thought to ourselves, you know, this format is basically meant to go first. All right, but what if we can make a deck that can go first or second right now? All right, now let's look at it like this. Look at this deck right here. We're going to go through the deck list really quick. I want to show you guys what you play in the main deck and then the side deck and the extra deck. But the main deck is the main focal point of this video. For the main deck, we have triple Farm Girl, triple Tin Can, triple Good Witch. This is the best one. This is the bad bitch right here. Don't get her name confused with Good Witch. This is the bad bitch right here. We have one Wicked Witch. We have 3 Eclipser, 3 Dark Destroyer, double Eclipser, and triple Slip Rider. We have 1 Straw Man, and that rounds off our Kozmo count. That's, I believe, 19 Kozmo monsters. Then for hand traps, obviously we're playing 6. We're playing triple Ghost Ogre and triple Effect Failure. Now, right now, that is probably the best ratio, I feel like, going into Monarch and Pepe. It combats both of those decks very nicely. Then for spells, we have 2 Cosmotown. He decided not to play 3, which I'm in agreement with, actually, because it's not as important anymore as to get your cards in your graveyard. Then we play 3 Emergency Teleport. Then we play 1 Regeki, double Dark Hole, and for the traps you see 7 here. It's 3 Solemn Strike, triple Call the Haunted, and a Dragon Oasis of Dragon Souls, excuse me. Now for the side deck and extra deck, we got a Fog King for Monarchs, double Majesty's Fiend, triple Core, triple Twin Twisters, double Stormforth, double Light Sword, Bottomless, and Warning. And you see he doesn't play but, like, I believe 11 cards in his extra deck here. He's playing double Chimera Tech, Castel, Infinity, Nova, Cyber End Dragon, Cyber Twin Dragon, Goyo, Black Rose, Moonlight, and Meteor Burst. Obviously those Meteor Bursts is for the mirror match and such. Let's get back into this, this actual main deck here. Now, looking at it, you want a deck that can go first, okay? Now, you have 2 specific parts of this Kozmo deck that can allow you to go first or can allow you to go second. A lot of players that I've seen been playing the deck just do not abuse Tin Can right. If you use Tin Can right, you can go first or second with the card and be okay. Now, the main focal point of the deck going first is obviously, as you guys see right here, Kozmo Tin Can. Tin Can is amazing. You can just open it, dig through your cards, set up your Call the Haunted plays, such along those lines, things along those lines there. Now, going second is a big part of this deck too, because a lot of the times, you know, Pepe is going to want to go first. So Pepe, okay, they go first. They do Infinity Reflasia or something along those lines, right? Okay, so what is the best couple cards we can actually open up to combat that specific field here? Now, we have 3 cards right here in the spell cards, being Regeki, double Dark Hole. Automatically negates the, gets the negation of the Infinity out of the way. Another card that is really good is Kozmo Good Witch. Good Witch is an amazing card. If you open up Good Witch plus any big ship, you can get over an Infinity, which is insane. So when they bring out Infinity, it's going to be at 23. Or excuse me, 25, I believe, unless they suck up and only making it 27. So you obviously go Summon Good Witch, activate effect. You pay 5 for cost. They're going to negate it because you're going to book the Infinity. Then you chain and bring out, you know, any of your big ships, whether it be Eclipser, Slip Rider or Dart Destroyer in that particular case, more than likely be Dart Destroyer. Cool thing about this is, with this particular interaction with Good Witch and Dart Destroyer, if your opponent happens to end up playing Time Space Trap Hole, they actually miss timing on activating Time Space because Good Witch is still trying to resolve. So they actually missed the window of the opportunity window to actually time space the Dart Destroyer, which is pretty cool. If you're playing Cosmos, definitely remember that. So a cool play with it, obviously, you know, Good Witch tried to book pay 5, pay for cost to banish, because those are quick effects, the banish effects. Bring out Dart Destroyer. You outed his entire play. Of course, he's going to have cards in his hand for the next turn, but you just outed his entire board. Next, you have the cards like Solemn Strike and Call the Haunted, Oasis, and things along those lines, to where, you know, if you ended up having E-Telly, you can actually still do your plays with E-Telly as well. So this deck, I believe, is probably one of the best Cosmo decks I've seen in a long time. It's something that myself and Dion were trying to make, because you can, you know, either go first or go second. A cool thing about this particular deck here is you can still get to tin can easily with, you know, opening up a pilot or a E-Telly or anything, and then you just get straight into your combo, and it's just insane in my opinion. The only change I would actually make with this deck is take out one Eclipser for a Forerunner. That is literally the only thing I would change with this particular build here. This deck, literally, Joseph Aguiwan, if you're watching this, nice deck. I couldn't be any more impressed with this, to be honest with you. I have to give credit where credit's due, and I believe you've made one of the best Cosmo decks I've seen in a while. Because you can go first. I would love to get your opinions on this as well. But you can go first with the deck, or, as you guys see here, he played triple Farm Goal for the same reason he can go second. Dark Hole, Farm Goal is still the best one. Farm Goal, Tin Can literally go hand in hand together when it comes to gaining advantage. One going first, one going second. And I'm impressed with this build. I definitely suggest you guys play this build or something similar to it if you plan on going to Atlanta, because you could really do some damage against Pepe or any other deck like that. But that's pretty much it for me, guys. I just want to give a huge shout out to Joseph Aguiwan. I believe I'm pronouncing his name right. Lord, I hope I am. But this has been Road to YCS number 6 or 7 or whatever. We hope to see you guys in Atlanta. We're going to be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you guys haven't heard already, they're going to have a local somewhere in Atlanta on Friday night, so hopefully we can see you guys there. I will post information later on in the week to give you guys a heads up where you can meet us at, where we can play Yu-Gi-Oh, and things along those lines. But that's pretty much it for me, guys. I'm Spoofy, aka Kyle, or the other way around with the car guys. We'll see you guys later. Peace.